Hey everyone, welcome back to Super Lorcana World, your one-stop shop for Lorcana, and today is the big Lorcana trading card game challenge competitive discussion, which was all announced during the Lorecast on Wednesday. I, we're just gonna dive into it. We're just not even gonna intro. We're just gonna go right into it. And please like, comment, subscribe. That'd be great. They put a little blurb on their website, which is nice, but it's a very little blurb. Illumineers across the globe will soon be able to compete in the DisneyCon Challenge, a new competitive event circuit for the DisneyCon TCG. Launching May 25th, DisneyCon Challenge offers players the chance to win exclusive prizes, including an extended alt art Dragonfire promo for all participants. That's nice. Additionally, players can earn other extended art versions of popular cards from previous releases, which we'll see soon. Top 4 players at each event will also receive serialized extended art versions of Mickey Mouse, Brave Little Tailor. This is huge. This is very good. This is very good. Top 4 is going to make it really sweaty because not only do you have to go through Swiss, you also got to go through Top Cut, which we'll talk about in a second. This is a fantastic prize because, again, for some people, this will either be a collectible prize worth playing for, or it will be money. It will be one or the other, and it's fine for both people. Literally, it's the best way they could have handled it, besides cash prizing, because this is basically cash prizing, if you want it to be. And then the DisneyCon Challenges launches with events in Atlanta, Georgia, USA, and Lille, France. The circuit will feature side events such as Disney Villainous tournaments. This is actually really cool because I'm a big Disney Villainous fan. I don't know if you guys remember back in my older videos, the wall of Villainous I had like back there. I have them all for the Disney part, not the Star Wars one or whatever, but I have them all. I like Villainous, and I have more. I have more fun playing Villainous than Lorcana, funnily enough. But alas, this is the world that we live in. So that's very cool. I actually enjoy that a lot. Now let's talk about everything else. This LoreCanaPlayer.com article seems to have everything we need to know about it, which is very nice. So the first few events were announced. They will be separated in North America and European circuits with regional challenge events. Top 4 players with each regional challenge will earn the chance to qualify for the final North American or European Championship events. There will be a points system, but players can earn points for other things that aren't competing. We don't quite know yet. So that's just like Pokemon. World's points, which is great. It's actually really fantastic that we're getting the world's points system because that's something that Pokemon really does right. So that's good. I like that. That's great. Each event is capped to 512 players and tickets will be available soon. The team are looking at raising the limit of 512 players at events if they see a large enough demand, which they will. I bet you, I guarantee you, that the day this goes live, within the first few minutes of it going live, it will be sold out. I'm predicting it right now. I'm calling it. It'll be gone immediately. Just so everyone knows. As part of the event series, side events will take place like Disney Villains tournaments. Great, okay. So what sucks about these events, North America gets May 25th, Atlanta, Georgia, June 8th and 9th gets Chicago, Illinois, and Europe gets theirs too. Four more events to be announced. 4 more events. That's very important. And I'll talk about that a little bit later when we actually do the discussion and analysis piece. We're not there yet. These 2 dates, I'm actually busy. Of course. Also, where are the Canada ones? Where are the Canada ones? Please tell me that another card game that I'm into will not forget that Canada exists. Please. Please tell me that they're not going to forget about Canada. Anyway, so besides that, I'm busy both those days, those weekends, which really sucks for me. That's the way the world goes, I guess. Oh well, one day I'll go to one of these tournaments. More information about the events will be made available before tickets go live, so it's clear for players without a rush. Yeah, okay. There'll be more waves of events for qualification coming later on. Sure. Finals plus last chance qualifier. Regional finals will be a large events where the invitees will face off. With 4 from each, NA would be 24 players, and Europe having 16 players. However, there will be also last chance qualifier for each of these events with a larger player cap. Okay, so basically, let me put this into a bigger thing for you. We'll take Yu-Gi-Oh! For example. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a big nationals once a year. North America and different countries, different continents, okay, fine. In a regional, you can come top 16 sometimes, depending on pricing and invite. Sometimes it can be top 32, whatever. Okay. So basically, they're going to get invites to go play in this really big tournament, which is nice. That's really cool. That means one less attempt to get into finals. There will be other smaller ways to play, just not more of the most competitive events. There'll likely be more than just playing, as fan events were mentioned in previous news. Well, that would be interesting if you could just like go to a convention or something and goof around and get points for worlds. I don't know. That seems really interesting to me. Okay, whatever. Participation, Let It Go, and then Cinderella and Rapunzel, and tells you basically down here. So Cinderella top 32, Let It Go top 64, Rapunzel top 16. Serialized gold Mickey Mouse, Raylo Taylor serial cards is nice, and top 8 Matt is pretty cool too. New 2. This is the most This is what I'm seeing the most discussion on the internet. Instead of best of 1 or best of 3, it's best of 2. The first die roll winner decides who will go first in the first game. Second game, the other player goes first, regardless of the outcome of the game. This is like, I don't know why they decided to do this. To me, this is really weird. And also, Top Cut Top Cut is still best of 3. I don't know. I don't know if it's a mechanism to have shorter rounds during the main event so people can get home earlier. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, anyway, if you win 2-0, you get 3 points. If you go 1-1, you get 1 point. If you lose 0-2, you get 0 points. That is how that works. We don't know what the time rules are. We don't know what the time limit is. Yeah. We'll analyze this really, really soon. Let's just go through the rest real quick. This change should encourage players to get through their matches instead of getting one win and slow playing. Unfortunately, certain decks and players tend to do well in the current gameplay. Of course. What will lead... Like speaking the obvious, yeah, okay. It will lead to good players being able to win a lot of matches 2-0, but if they end up losing one, they could still get through the top cut because of their previous high scoring. Additional tiebreaker is being added for certain cases. That's nice. Good at tiebreakers. They're going to be using new tournament software, which is good. Complete rules are due to come this week. I hope that they don't come out before 10 a.m. that this video goes live. But either way, assuming that they're coming out, probably got something to talk about Monday. It's nice. Judge test announced. I like this. I don't know how to judge this game then play this game. So that's really cool. Into the England Set Championship sign-ups extended. Fine. Okay, let me give you my thoughts on everything. Let's start with the prizing. The prizing is fantastic. 10 out of 10. Really cannot complain. Like banger job. Great. Perfect. The best of 2. Like, oh my. You know, I don't hate it. I think it's funny. I think that it is a deterrent for slow play, which is nice. Depending if still 50-minute rounds or whatever. Okay, fine. We'll see what happens. We don't know until we know. So this best of 2 thing will depend on how much time you get per round. That will be the big deciding factor as to whether or not this is good or less good. We won't know. I just think it's really weird. And there's definitely like strategies that you could implement, but it doesn't really matter. Everyone gets to go first once. If you're playing the best deck in the format, you probably don't really care, but you probably prefer to go first, so you prefer to win the die roll. So there is that. There's an argument that can be made for like, if you go second, you can see what they're playing turn 1. I don't think that we're in a land right now where their turn 1 drop will tell you what deck they're playing. There are absolutely decks that do tell you, based on the first drop, what deck they're playing, but that's a little bit unreasonable to assume, I think. So I'll leave it at that, and we'll revisit this when we know more about the time rules. As for the events, okay, this is my problem. This is my problem with this whole thing. I have a problem with this. 6 is not enough. It isn't. When you have Yu-Gi-Oh! That has regionals every weekend, and you have other games that have big events almost every weekend, 6 is not good enough. Now, I'm willing to put this to the side for now and say it's growing pains. There will eventually be more, definitely, as this game gets on its feet and gets going, is what I want to tell myself. I'm a very big fan of the fact that these are all in person and not over webcam. Thank God. That's a big win in itself. But the fact that it's very limited events is really concerning. Because let's take someone like me, for instance, who literally has plans both of these weekends. Am I already screwed when it comes to trying to get, qualify for bigger things? It does hurt my chances with only 6 events, and I'm already missing a third of them. You know what I mean? That's just not great. They need more events. They also need to raise the cap to past 512 players because it will fill out immediately. And it's going to piss a lot of people off. I'm telling you, the day this sign-up goes live, if they stick to the 512, you're going to get 512 very happy people, and you're going to get a whole storm of people that will raise high hell on the internet. You'll see it. You will see it. I'm telling you right now, that will happen. So it's a little bit weird that the events are capped and there's only 6. That's not great. That's not a winning combination. I'm hoping that we get more events. I'm happy with the points. Points are great, and these championship events are really cool too. That's it. We'll find out more competitive stuff when they give us like judge test stuff and more comprehensive tournament rules. So I'll more dive into later. But this is a lot of information that we got access to today, or yesterday, or Wednesday, I guess. It's a great start. Some of the choices already are huge wins, but you can definitely see there is work to go on this. So hopefully this is just growing pains. Ravensburger uses this year for trial and error, and that 2025 will be looking a lot better. But yeah, that's great. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye!